everybody, welcome back to Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. So once again, I'm not in my kitchen, but I wanted to talk about this morning a little bit about a health update. So in 2014, I was misdiagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I had been put on a bunch of steroids, um, a a medication called Humira, a medication called azathioprine. It caused me to gain a bunch of weight. I was already overweight. Well, I was morbidly obese, but I gained a lot more weight on top of that. And I got here in front of me my some numbers that if you are in any way familiar with A1C, which is your standing over time blood sugar. For anybody who is diabetic, you'll know what this is. And I've also got my lipid panel from 2014. If you are familiar with cholesterol numbers, you'll know what these numbers are. And I wanted to share with you guys what my numbers were in 2014 when I was misdiagnosed with Crohn's disease. I was a very sick person in 2014, and I get why the doctors may have thought that I had Crohn's. I was really sick, and presented a lot of the symptoms of someone who had Crohn's. Granted, I do have diverticulosis. We saw that on my colonoscopy. It looks like Swiss cheese in there. And I have, even up until last summer, have had rounds of diverticulitis. And if I'm not careful, I still can have flare-ups. But today's report, since I had weight loss surgery in May of 2018, because of a lot of the medication that they had put me on, I could not lose weight. And I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I know I'm a cooking channel, but because of this journey I went on, is part of my food journey, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to be inserting a lot of pictures in here of me and kind of what started me on this journey. So if this isn't your thing and you don't want to hear about all this, I get it, but I feel like there are people out there who want to hear about this stuff. So here we go. In 2015, I'm going to start with my A1C. In 2015, I'm going to use my December 5th blood work. December 5th of 2014, my estimated average glucose was 131. That was my average standing glucose. My A1C was 6.1. I was never considered a full-blown diabetic, but they had me on metformin, which now we know is not a good drug to be on. And I pray that I won't have long-term health effects from the metformin. I was on metformin for several years. But I did had been diagnosed with PCOS. That's polycystic ovary syndrome, which can cause you not to be able to lose weight on your own. I had been on every diet known to man since about age 9. Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, the grapefruit diet, Atkins, the ice cream diet. Anybody remember that one from the 80s? The beet diet, like when you ate beets and ice cream. Anybody? The Dolly Parton diet, y'all remember that one? Literally, any fad diet that ever was out there, I had tried it at one time or another. In 2014, I had, in 15 and 16, I had tried water aerobics. My knees to this day, because of an injury I had suffered in 2005, a job-related injury, I had blown my ACL, a back injury that compounded my ability to lose weight. I had done water aerobics. I lost some weight, about 60 pounds, and then I just stalled out and could not lose anymore. Couldn't do it. And I became extremely depressed, almost to the point of, um, well, I just became really depressed. I won't go too far with that, but it was bad. So, my lipid panel in December 5th, 2014, my overall cholesterol, which, by the way, this isn't my highest numbers I got, because there was one in January of 2016 that was actually worse than this, but um, we're going to go with December 2014. My highest number was, overall cholesterol was 193. My HDL was 38, which is extremely low, which that one needs to be higher. My LDL was 82. My triglycerides was 364. My LDL was 73. And my, yeah. So that's actually wasn't the worst of the offenders. My triglycerides have, in 2016, actually got up to 390. So when I started out, my having the weight loss surgery in April of 2018, my heaviest weight was 360 pounds. That was, and I'll insert a picture right here. That was when I had my surgery in 2018. I have those cholesterol numbers were, my overall 222, LDL's 41, LDL 103, triglycerides 390, VLD 78. Yeah, and my A1C was 6.2. That was right before surgery. And my weight was 380. Or no, I'm sorry, 360. Like I said, I've just shown you that picture. I was dying, and that wasn't even my my kidneys. Everything was in really bad shape. I had been being force fed a lot of poison too, for a misdiagnosis. And then I had the surgery, and my numbers almost immediately started dropping. In 2000, let's see, in October of 2018, my A1C was 97. My A1C was 5.0. My cholesterol, they didn't check. In October, let's see, yeah, in October of 2018, my cholesterol had dropped down to 187. HDL was 47. My LDL was 91. My triglycerides were down to 231. My VLDL was at 46. And by that time, my weight was about 250. So, where am I now? I will be 2 years out in April. My weight is at 195. And my goal at this was never skinny. That was never a goal for me. My goal was healthy. I've never been a skinny person, so I had That was just never, when I went in the very first time to see the surgeon, he asked me, what's your weight loss goal? And I said, healthy. And he looked at me and he smiled and he said, that's the right answer. Um, I've just never, I've never even envisioned myself skinny because I've never been skinny. So I didn't even have a concept of what that would even look at. Right now I wear a size 16 jean. I haven't been in a size 16 since I was in high school, and I'll be 47 years old this year. So it's been a long time since I was in a size 16. I feel amazing. I feel like I can accomplish anything. Um, my husband tells me all the time I need to slow down. I tripped over the dishwasher the other day because I was going 90 miles an hour and just it was crazy. And I was sore like mad because, yes, I know I'm not a spring chicken, but I feel like it. I know. I just said chicken and I want chickens. So, um, being silly. What is today's numbers? We just had our physical for the year. And I have, if you are friends with me on Facebook, I kind of spill the beans on it. So what's the numbers? As of 1/13/2020, here are the new numbers. My estimated glucose, standing glucose, is 94. My A1C, 4.9. I am no longer anywhere close to being diabetic or even pre-diabetic. My cholesterol, no medication, no fish oil. I eat real food. No, I do not eat salads all the time because if I did, I would have diverticulitis daily. I eat bacon. I eat sausage. I eat real food, folks. Real food. Normal food. Everyday food. I do intermittent fasting. I eat a fairly high protein diet. I don't do keto. I just do normal, traditional foods. My cholesterol, yes, 174. My HDL, 52. My LDL is 93. My triglycerides is 146. My VLDL is 26. My friends, I have reached my goal. I'm healthy. So, if you are considering doing the surgery, my advice for you is do not wait. Don't let friends and family and society or anybody else tell you it's cheating, that you're taking the easy way out, or anything else, because let me tell you what, it is your life and it is your health, and it's I had the gastric sleeve. They the side effects of that surgery are minimal. It is not like the full bypass. There are not side effects from that or the lap band. I highly recommend it. Are there still potential side effects? Of course, like with any surgery, but the side effects of morbid obesity are far worse. Do your own research. Talk to a surgeon. I've got my life back, guys, and I cannot say enough about it. If you have any questions, if you would like to talk to me privately about it, please message me. You can reach out to me on Facebook. I'd be happy to talk to you because I I can do things now that I couldn't do it before, and was it worth it? Yes, absolutely, you know, and I know people that are in their 70s that have had the surgery, you know, so I say go for it. Go for it, you know, and it, it's worth it. It's worth it. So anyway, I will wrap this video up, and I just wanted to give a health update, and thank you so much for following Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. Remember, Saturday we got What's on the Plate with Mama Z, and I hope you will join me. And remember, let's take back our food. God bless.